Sometimes to overstand certain situations, we have to put ourselves in the shoes of another. This is called having an objective view. To objectively view something is to pretend or visualize yourself as the other person. I'll give an example. Let's say that I'm viewing myself, not myself, but I'm putting myself in the shoes of a woman. So I'm thinking that this man, this father of my children, is a deadbeat dad. I'm not a father, so I'm just making an example. He's a deadbeat dad. But if I look even deeper, I would understand that I knew something was far from right. We never spent any time together. All I required from him is to have some money, do something fun, or give me some money, and we would have intimacy. We didn't live together. And I accepted this behavior, and I should have seen where it was leading to. That I was selfish and greedy because I wanted to continue to see other guys and get other resources and free dates and other monies. So at the end of the day, I allowed a man who wasn't serious to come in my life and impregnate me. I don't know, maybe if I was a woman, that's what my mindset would lead me down those scenarios of thought. That's just viewing it objectively. But what does my view mean? But let's do this objective reality when it comes to our purpose of life. That's the underlying subject matter of this video. Purpose of life. What is our purpose to life? And to understand it more deeper, I have four animals, insects of the earth that I want to use as an example. 2 on this video and 2 on the next video. So let's begin. I want to begin with the horseshoe crab. Got it right here. What do humans get from the horseshoe crab? We get their bright blue blood. Yeah. And because we have realized this, we have programmed them to be captured, bred, released, and returned. This whole cycle we have programmed into them. Why? Because we want their blue blood to test every injectable blood. And we want to measure implant bacterial toxins. This is a major thing. Anything in modern medicine depends on this, and it would collapse the medical industry if they didn't use horseshoe crabs to program them, to capture them, to let them release them so they can get the nutrients needed to get blue blood, to recapture them, extract the blue blood, breed them, and the cycle continues. It may seem unfair to you, but I ask you 2 questions. One question now. What would you feel if you were a horseshoe crab? Remember, objectively, put yourself in the shoes of a horseshoe crab. What would you feel? if you can understand this whole process. Number two, not the second thought, but the next question, the next insect, animal, a silkworm. Yeah, silkworm. Guess what? We as humans have been breeding, capturing, extracting things from the silkworm for 5,000 years. Think about that. Because me and you are silkworms for the purposes of this video. Yeah, what we get? Well, first of all, we lock them into a lifetime of flightless life. They can't even fly because of what we doing to them. They're blind. They are a blind moth. And all they do, they spin silk that we get. Yeah. What do we need? We get the fiber protein from their cocoons. So they spin silk and make cocoons, and we getting all that. Because we need the fabric. We use it for fabric. We use it for medical sutures. S-U-T-U-R-E-S. Medical sutures. We get from the silkworm biodegradable electronics. I'm not that smart to know how we do this, but this is what we do. And they get different scaffolding to help with other modern medical practices. Believe me, look it up. See, how would you feel if you were a silkworm, living a life as a programmed being for extraction purposes and processes? I'm gonna let that sit in. I'm gonna say it again before I turn this video off. What if you would live in a lifetime of being programmed and getting things extracted from you, and it's a process of cycles of lifetimes over and over and over? What if you were the horseshoe crab or the silkworm? What if? What if? This is the second question. I had the first. What if you were those? Because we visualizing ourselves as those. The second question. What if this was happening to us? Straight talk. Like real live talk. What if this was happening to us? I catch you on the second one. Have a peace, blissful day. But keep in mind, I only come to bring the truth.